Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Manifesting Your Desires. It is Antonio checking in. And today we want to talk about using meditation to visualize and grow rich. Yes, I said it. Visualize and grow rich. I know we all talk about thinking and grow rich, but my personal experience is visualizing and growing rich. And when I say rich, I'm not just talking financially now. So although you can do that financially, but when I say rich, I mean rich is in spirit. Rich in your physical appearance, rich in your relationships, rich in your mindset, rich in health. Because a lot of times I feel like when it comes to visualization and manifestation, I think a lot of people forget that it's more important to focus on who we want to become versus the actual thing that we want to attract. So a lot of times what I've noticed is that we want that thing, whatever it is we desire, we want that, but we want to remain who we are. And it's a dead end street doing that, because you can manifest what you desire on a low vibration. You can do that. Let's be real. You can do that. But when you do it that way, a lot of times it comes with a lot of obstacles. A lot of times, just as quick as you get it, quick as you lose it. So a lot of times I will always manifest pretty much everything I would desire at that moment, but I would notice that I would still be the same person and with the same mindset, if that makes sense. And then everything that I would manifest, it would eventually come with like conflict or issue. If it was money, I would manifest the money, then quick as I would manifest it, I would lose it because of the mindset. And then I realized, and I started studying more, that and instead of focusing on the actual thing or whatever it is that you desire, how about you focus on becoming the person that will actually receive what it is the desire. So focus on that person that will have the good physical health. You feel me? Focus on the person that will be laughing and talking with that significant other. Focus on the person that will have, a bank account full of money. Focus on the person that you would be if you had your dream job, your dream career. And a lot of that I've learned from experience and through meditation, because meditation is allowing me to calm my mind. And when my mind is calm, I'm able to hone in on the visuals that I desire to help me to achieve whatever it is I desire. You feel what I'm saying? So whatever it is you guys desire, put energy on that thing, but also don't forget the person that you want to become to receive those things. Because let's say, for instance, you want to manifest a significant other, your soulmate. And let's say you end up meeting your soulmate, but you on a low vibration, you won't even recognize that this is the person for you. Or even if you manifest that person, you're going to be so compelled to reject that person. There's going to be so many just problems and issues and trauma. But if you was to work on yourself, and you meet your significant other while you're on a higher frequency, now you guys have a foundation of meeting on a higher frequency. So even if you go back down to a lower frequency, you feel me? At least y'all foundation is built upon the high frequency that y'all met on. But if you meet on a low frequency, then the foundation of your relationship is based off a lower frequency. And it's the same thing with everything, the same thing with money. If you get money on the lower vibration, your journey with getting that money is going to probably stay on the lower vibration. You probably get a lot of money, but it's probably going to come with a lot of heartache, a lot of headaches, a lot of just sinister, just a lot of, y'all know what come with making money on a low vibration. But if you become a certain individual who operate on a certain frequency, you're going to make that money on a higher vibration. You get what I'm saying? You're going to attract easily and effortlessly. You know, it's going to be a peace of mind. You're going to be able to sleep at night. You're not going to be able to feel like, oh, I got to stay up all night to, you know, grind hard. No, you can get your rest. You can wake up. You can feel fulfilled and feel complete. And like I said, this all comes through meditation, because meditation is an act, a high vibrational act. And long as you meditate and remain on that high vibration, you're going to emit a higher frequency. Now, if you're new to meditation, I personally recommend that you meditate with no music. You know, like where I'm at right now in my journey on meditation, I've been meditating a while, for years. But now I'm at a point in my life where I'm experimenting with different sound frequencies, sound waves, brain waves, different music. But in the beginning, I definitely meditated with no music, you know, and I was able to silence my thoughts. And during that time when I was first started meditating, I'm not gonna lie, I was just growing my locks. So, you know, I was studying the Rastafarian culture, and I was like, oh, I gotta smoke some weed so I can meditate. And I'm not gonna lie, cannabis was my introduction to meditation. I'm not telling you to do that. I'm not telling y'all to do that. I'm not. But for me, I'm not gonna sit here and lie to y'all. Cannabis was my introduction to meditation, and an introduction to a lot of other things. But meditation was one of those things. And I remember so vividly that I would go in the back of my great-grandma's house, because I was staying in my great-grandma's basement. And for some reason, it's like staying in basements are powerful. But anyway, I would smoke my little cannabis, and then I would go into these meditative states with no music. I would just sit in the backyard. Her backyard was kind of like, it was like a forest. Not really, but it had a lot of nature in a sense. Enough for me to meditate and feel serene and listen to the sounds of nature. And I noticed I would go into these deep states. And even in the beginning stages of me meditating, I tried to meditate to music, and it just didn't work. So for the longest, I would just meditate, like just with my thoughts, just calming my thoughts. And a lot of times, you know, I was overly abusing cannabis. So for me, when I experience with cannabis, it's like a little real mental level. It's like if you smoke too much cannabis or partake in too much cannabis, your brain, your thoughts just go super crazy. But if you have just enough microdose, you know, you can control those thoughts. But that's a different story. Like I said, I'm not telling nobody to use cannabis. That was just my earlier stages. And that just is what it is. I'm just being real with y'all. That was my earlier stages. And I can't lie and say that cannabis didn't introduce me to meditation, because it did. But now I'm on a journey now where I don't really need the cannabis. I mean, yeah, I take CBD. I'm not gonna lie. I benefit a lot from CBD. I do. And if I feel like I need some THC or something, I might do like a THC tea. I might have a little small, but more so, I'm definitely more on the CBD side of things now, because I benefit more from CBD. But at the same time, me being able to reach these meditative states have allowed me to calm my mind to the point where I don't need cannabis to meditate. You see what I'm saying? Because the one thing I can say about cannabis that helped me, I was able to capture that euphoric feeling. So now when I don't use cannabis, or I don't even know the last time I really used cannabis, like the THC form, and there's nothing wrong with THC, but I can't function off of it too much. I'm not gonna lie. Now CBD I can do, but I was able to capture that euphoric feeling to the point that now when I listen to my meditative music, I can go into that euphoric state, and I can achieve that same euphoric feeling as if I was on cannabis, man. And it's amazing, because I feel like that's what it's all about, being able to capture that feeling, take it with you, and go to the next level. So the level that I'm at now doesn't require all those substances to get there. Like, I'm at a level now where I can just meditate with my brain waves, and it allows me to visualize. It helps my imagination. And I'm able to grow in these different areas of my life through meditation. But it's definitely been a journey. It's been an up and down journey, but I can honestly say that I'm at a point now where like my imagination and my visualizations are becoming clean and crisp. But it's also because of the things that I do outside of that, spending time in nature, watching content that's uplifting, reading and studying and, constantly asking myself, where's my attention? And knowing that this life, this world is a simulation, and understanding that, hey, everything starts inwardly, Don't let this physical reality fool you. Everything is inner. And if you do the inner work, after you do so much inner work, it's going to manifest into your physical reality. So you get out here, I want you guys to really hone in on meditating without music. And maybe you'll get to a point where you never have to use music. But I recommend that you kind of experience with the brain waves, because it's the real deal. But at the same time, I want you guys to meditate without the brain waves, because you want to be able to be one with your thoughts, if that makes sense. And really just process what's going on. Because if you're not able to process what's going on, you adding that music is probably going to really confuse you. But now when I meditate, like I said, I meditate to an alpha meditation in the daytime, theta at night. The alpha meditations, I just started. I always did theta brainwaves, but I just recently started doing the alpha. And I can honestly say that the alpha meditations have been allowing me to be more focused. And I noticed, like, when I meditate with the alpha waves, I noticed that my brain is more alert and I'm more calm. I don't have all those random thoughts. 'Cause, sometimes you can meditate, you just have like the most random thought. Like, why did I just think about, I got to go take the trash out? It's like, what does that got to do with right now? But that's just a thought. That's just how it goes. That's just your thoughts. That's just flowing through your brain. But I can honestly say with the alpha meditation brainwave binaural beat, it's like my brain is just centered and focused. And then, like I said, when I meditate and I go into my visualization, it's like I'm able to visualize just this one specific thing that I got going on in my mental chambers. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm able to hold this visualization over and over. And that's the key to really getting something into your physical reality, the repetition of visualizing it over and over and over. And then when I'm done meditating, I just let it go. And throughout my day, I constantly ask myself, like I said, where's my attention? And when I ask myself, where's my attention, then me personally, I ask myself in the form of a question, what it is that I desire. And that's a different story, different topic, but I just want to let you guys know that you can visualize and grow rich. And when I say rich, I'm not just talking about money. We're talking about rich in every area of your life, because if you're going through a little financial hardships or whatever you're going through in life, if you're at your lowest, whatever, that's when you want to learn how to feel whole and complete, when you're at the lowest of the low. Because when you're at the lowest of the low and you learn how to feel whole and complete, anything after that, any money, any accolades, that's just cherry on the top. And a lot of times you don't need the cherry on the top. And one thing I can honestly say, that through my lows in life, I've really learned how to feel whole and complete. Like making this channel makes me feel whole and complete. Me uploading my art on my other channel makes me feel whole and complete. You feel what I'm saying? And when you learn and feel this wholeness and completeness, you're like, this is something that money can't buy. But I did have to hit the bottom a few times to really get this feeling. Don't wish that on nobody, but if that's what it takes, then honestly, that's just what it's got to be. Because it's something about feeling whole and complete. And it's not like I'm falsifying this information, like I'm really meditating in the morning. You feel me? I'm really sleeping with my subliminals. I'm really spending time in nature because this is really me, YouTube or not. This is really what I be doing. It's just, I think I've reached the confidence barrier to enough to record it and put it out to y'all. So whatever it is that you love to do, find what it is so you can feel whole and complete. You know, meditate. That's one thing that I will push on this channel is to meditate. Y'all meditate and y'all can visualize and y'all can grow rich. Not just in money, but rich in all avenues of your life, man. But first, it start with you in your inner world. So in the meantime, between time, man, y'all be good. Y'all be great. Y'all stay up. Y'all stay down. Y'all stay grounded. Peace.